Good evening, JV crew. As you can see, got a new hairdo. Okay, it looks like nothing. It looks like nothing much has changed, but believe me, this thing has changed. Just texturized it a little bit. Had some help though. Anyways, on to your Minnesota Vikings. Uh, their historic comeback against the Colts. Something that I had to take a few minutes, maybe even a few hours, just to process what the heck just happened. You know, this Vikings team is more overpowered than you can imagine. They're more overpowered than you can imagine. The defense doesn't deserve to be this weak. We definitely have some time to change that, hopefully. Oof. But I'm here to provide you guys with some updates, some stuff, to talk about with the Vikings. So it's just been really hectic with this team, man. It's been very hectic with this team. Um, Kirk Cousins had a historic day in his historic comeback against the Indianapolis Colts. As a matter of fact, Tom Brady, he made a comeback. A 28. He was down 28-3 in the Super Bowl against the Falcons, and he made a comeback. But Kirk Cousins was down 33-0 and made a comeback. This man, Kirk Cousins, made a better comeback than Tom Brady. Kirk Cousins has proved that he is not the problem in Minnesota. Our defense kind of is, but our defense, man, their defense really stepped up in the second half. But Kirk Cousins, man, 460 passing yards, almost 500 passing yards. Just think about that. Take 1 minute to just think about that real quick. Think about that. Kirk Cousins, 460 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. That will be one to remember. That will be one to remember. And wow, that's just amazing. Kirk Cousins was engineering the greatest comeback of all time, which is just amazing because of the fact that the way people think of him, people think he's overrated, things like that. But this man is a top 10 QB. You surround him with the right people. You surround him around the right offensive line. This guy will pick upon any defense he comes across. And Kirk Cousins, man, he's proved that he is one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league. Probably one of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, if you want to call it that. I mean, he helped engineer the greatest comeback in NFL history. So Kirk Cousins, he's my man, and he's always been my man. I mean, he kind of was to blame in 2018 and a little bit of 2019, maybe even more. But Kirk Cousins, ever since that bye week of 2020, he has proved that he has played some of the best football in his NFL career, had a phenomenal 2022 training camp, and now he's blowing up this season. He's just looking really darn good. And let's see how his stats look. Let's see how those stats look. 3,818 total yards passing. But yeah, you scroll up to the Colts. He completed 63% of his passes, 460 passing yards against the Colts, 4 touchdowns, a 99.3 passer rating. I mean, how do you not call that a top 10 QB? Like, just explain to me that real quick. Explain to me, haters. How does a non-top 10 QB gain 460 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and a 99.3% rating, as well as him completing 63% of his passes? I mean, that is an elite stat. I don't know what else this man can do. I mean, what more do you have to make the man do in order to prove to you that he's a top 10 QB? I mean, give me Kirk Chains. Give me Kirk Chains all you want. He's that dude. He's that dude. And when it comes to the field, too, Kirk Cousins will ball out. He will show you how great of a quarterback he is. I want to meet this man one day. I want to meet this man one day. This guy had a historic comeback. I want to meet everyone on the Viking staff, because of how well they're playing, and it's just awesome. It's just so awesome. Kirk Cousins, man, he's a top 10 QB for sure. For sure. Maybe even a top 5 QB. Maybe even a top 5 QB. Because of that performance, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kirk Cousins, man. Kirk Cousins. I told you guys. He's not the problem in Minnesota. He's not. And if you guys are still mad about having him here, suck it up. Suck it up and deal with it, or go find another team. Your choice. Your choice. I mean, he has led us to an 11-3 record. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. Kirk Cousins is that dude. He's absolutely that dude. And man, he's been a phenomenal player for the Vikes. He's been a phenomenal player for the Vikes. And he's been getting the ball to so many guys, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne. Just they've all been having really good games. So really happy to see that Kirk Cousins is progressing with the Vikings and he has a great future with them. I mean, yes, for the next 2 years, Kirk Cousins, this is our quarterback. This is our quarterback. Kirk chains. So just imagine how many chains he was going to be wearing after that game. Oh no way! This is the kid. Little Kirk, Lincoln. Lincoln. Yeah, Lincoln. Oh my gosh, that dude. That's crazy. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Lincoln, the little Kirk chains. Kirk Cousins, flyest QB in the league. Woo-wee! Best believe Kirk Cousins is one of the best QBs of all time because of that 33-point comeback. It shows you that you should never give up on Kirk Cousins, He is that dude, and never give up on our team. Even though we're the Vikings, even though we're a team that's been known to choke, never give up on us. Because then greatness will happen. But until next time, Kirk Cousins, you are our MVP. Let's get it! We are 11-3. Kirk Cousins has led us through the greatest comeback in NFL history. Let's get it. Kirk Cousins is not the problem. He is the solution. Skol Vikings!